Shalom, shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites, GMS branch, in Chicago. Before we get started, like always, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rekakodas.
To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, Elder Bishop out of Connecticut, we send double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world pushing the truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the prophecies, correctly breaking them down, bringing them to the people, no filter, uncut, unwatered down. We send a hearty shalom. For the hopeful elect, we hope this is edifying. For the awkward, the few, and the true, is listeners to say in the chair to keep doing so. But for the sworn scoffer repping as other 17 other nations, 230 Israelites as well, this isn't for you, so we're not expecting you to actually grasp this or understand what the hell we're talking about. So anyway, got a news article that jumped off here a few days ago and whatnot. Elder Malcolm had sent it to me. So I went to listening to it and whatnot. And like I said, as they say, sedition among men, people are speaking against themselves in a scenario. So I'm gonna let this jump off. You're gonna be able to hear. I'll make sure that it's loud so y'all can hear it on the brother's phone. But on mine is going to be. I'm gonna let it jump off. So you just listen up and listen to what's being said here.
Now, Israel's government has announced it will boycott the country's oldest newspaper, Haaretz, following criticism of its war in Gaza. At a speech in London last month, Haaretz's publisher called for sanctions against Israel and referred to Palestinian militants as freedom fighters. The government has ordered all public entities to stop advertising with Haaretz. The left-leaning newspaper is known for its critical coverage of Israel's actions in the Palestinian territories. The paper's deputy editor has accused Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of trying to silence independent and critical media. And for more on this, we've invited Anat Saragusti onto the program. She is chair of the Journalists Union in Israel and joins me now from Tel Aviv. It's good to have you on the program. Anat, firstly, do you agree with the deputy editor of the Haaretz paper that the Israeli government is trying to silence independent media by boycotting the paper in this way?
Yes, I totally agree with that. I think the Israeli government drafted a master plan to silence independent media in Israel and to weaken the press freedom in Israel. And the sanctions on Haaretz is only one chapter of this master plan. They also
I'm going to stop it right there. We don't have to go a whole lot further than that. These people are turned against themselves and this, that, and other. This is the chairwoman of publications in Israel. In Israel. So she's not a Jew to begin with. And she's speaking against not a Jew.
Right.
Okay, she's speaking against them. Saying that and the Palestinians, which is the enemy, are now being called freedom fighters.
Right.
Why? Because the land that was slated for them, they decided they want that too.
Right.
Which is what this Edomite does. He go come into a spot that's already occupied. Look at what I discovered. Here we go again. All over again. Motherfuckers was already there, already at dealing. When they got their land in 1948, a war started.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They got the Balfour Declaration in place, and they never found a peace that the scripture says that the Israelite is going to have when he goes into that land for real.
Facts.
So what are we looking at here? Whatever scripture y'all got, let them drop.
That's the Psalm 64 and 8.
Yeah.
We get the Psalm 64. I think it's 8 or is it 4?
No, 64 and 8.
It's Psalm 64 and 8. Yeah. Yeah, it's Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, and that's what's happening in Israel. You know, these fake wishes have, you know what I mean, gotten the land illegally, that Ezekiel 35, you know what I mean, saying, aha, and now their own people are speaking against their atrocities. Like, hey, you doing all this wickedness in Gaza, you know, how can you be the people of the Lord? Their own people are ratting them out. And now they want to silence the people because they telling the truth on them. Yeah. Like, y'all over here commit genocide wickedly, you know, that's their own people coming against them. Yeah. You know, the war crimes have been instituted against none of you. So the whole empire is crumbling right before them.
Yeah, he's wanted by the head.
Right.
Okay, as far as the international community is concerned, he's a motherfucking criminal. You know, like I said, like he's a Mel Gibson in the Expendables, whichever one that was. That he was the bad guy. You know, and Mel Gibson was one of the original Expendables. You know, he had that black crow on his arm too. He was like, oh, he didn't tell you. Look, see, but the motherfucker want to get mad at me now. And this, that, and the other. A war criminal. So he's been declared a war criminal by the Hague. And that's why he wants to keep this war going, because he knows that once this war stops, as they got going over there, he's gonna get snatched up and be brought to the Hague, that's in Europe, and have to face the war criminal crimes. Go ahead, whatever y'all.
He gonna have to face Yahweh Shai anyway.
Anyway, so that's what I'm saying.
He already gonna be put on charges.
Yeah. See, like I said, he's so busy trying to duck the charges and not deal with the Edomite that's charging him with it, which is a sedition among men, because you got Edomite against Edomite, the same way the scripture says Egyptian against Egyptian. But now he's going to do that, thinking that he can prolong his stay of execution. Not understanding how Shai's going to show up when he go show up and put it down anyway.
Yeah, this Isaiah 47, verse 3. It says, "They naked shall be uncovered, their shame shall be seen." And how is their shame being seen? By us, prophesying and telling them about all the wicked things and atrocities they've been doing from the beginning.
Right.
Hey, the scripture tell you that he's a murderer, a liar, man.
Right.
It told you that. So it shouldn't be shocking when their own people tell themselves, man.
Right.
Hey, you know why? It's probably over some money, over some more wickedness that they couldn't agree on.
Yeah.
That's all it probably is. They say, "I would take vengeance and would not meet thee as a man." So when the Lord returns, you're going to really have to deal with your charges, man. And the Lord's not coming like how we in these regular bodies. He coming in his God form.
That's right.
You're really going to have to answer, man.
That's it.
So you can run, dance, jump, skip. I don't give a fuck what you do over the head. But guess what? The real charges is coming on your ass soon.
Yeah, the real charges is being what you did to the Israelites dating back since the beginning. Yeah. What it tell them? Raise it. You shouldn't even been in a jurisdiction even saying that shit.
Facts.
Okay? So now this is what you wanted, but your love for your brother, you lost a long time ago.
I got it right here. There's Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. It say, "Because they have a perpetual hatred and have shed blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time of their iniquity as an end. Therefore I have lived, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee into blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou have not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." So since you want to shed blood and kill upon the whole world, especially the nation of Israel, hey, guess what? That same sword and blood is gonna come upon your ass, man.
That's right.
We can't wait till the Lord put you in chains.
That's it.
Hey, so that we can finally be in rulership anyway. The people tired of you. The nation's tired of you.
The world is
The world.
the world itself. What it says about when you go down, the trees go even talk about there's no fella now. You ain't nobody to cut me the fuck down now and whatnot. Don't you understand? I provide oxygen for your asses.
Right.
You knocking the whole balance of the planet out of motherfucking by cutting me down. This greenage is made through a fucking exchange of gases. Y'all breathe out what I need, I give back what you need.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? I turn green behind this. I live in the winter behind this.
Right.
Y'all gotta have carbon dioxide, not that bullshit that fucking Microsoft. I'm gonna call them that. Microsoft is spewing about carbon monoxide. No, that's man-made. We give out what the planet needs, and the planet give us what we need. But you don't even want to deal with that because you trying to fucking flip the script and tell lies and push destruction upon the whole planet. Go ahead, Doc.
I ain't got no.
Yeah, it's I got what you call it. This nigga, what's that? Teeman. He's no more wisdom and Teeman. He's so damn dumb.
Right.
He keep falling on himself. He
That's
can't get
it.
out his own damn way.
That's it.
that Jeremiah, Isaiah 47?
Isaiah 47.
That was at 49. Was it when no more wisdom and teaming? That Jeremiah, which one is that?
Oh, no more wisdom and teaming.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jeremiah
hold on.
49.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Let me see.
So like,
Let me see.
I was looking at
No.
what the elders from.
Wisdom.
It's
Jeremiah 49:7 says, concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh power is wisdom no more teeming?
Right.
Is a counsel perish from the prudent? Is their wisdom banished? And that's what this fool has done. You know what I mean? He over there in the land that is not his, thinking he was going to hold on forever and never considered the latter end. But the Lord has other things for him. You know what I mean? Because of his bloodlust, his hatred, his dumb stupidness, he could, the Lord is exposing his ass. He can't do any further than what he's doing. So what he gonna do? He gonna try to suppress the information that he's the devil, try to kill everything before it's over with. And he has no more cards to play. The Lord has set bounds that this devil can't surpass. So his time is up. So he gonna try to suppress the information, but everybody know who you are. Everybody know you guilty of your wickedness. All atrocities against Israel. Everything has been exposed, like the elder brother just said. So your wisdom is gone. You can't control the narrative anymore. You've been trying to hold on to your lies for so long, and now the jig is up. It's a wrap for you. You know what I mean? So everything that you thought you had a handle on, the handle is over with. Yeah. You can't control it. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. You know what I mean?
I got a scripture for you. This is Romans 9. I'm starting at about 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against Yahweh, say, shall. Nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? you was built to be the destroyer. But guess what? You don't get a chance to take the whole planet with you. Right. You don't get a chance to do that.
Right.
Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and the other unto dishonor? Jacob and Esau came out of the womb together. Right. Esau being the first.
Yeah.
As a hairy garment.
Yeah.
Red. This is who you were. You came out to be the destructive force that you have developed into today. Yeah. And you would absolutely take the whole planet with you. But you don't get a chance to do that.
Not this time.
Not this time.
That's right.
Okay. Like you said, and I say this all the time, this is my analogy. Two lumps of clay came out. The Lord took one. He took the first one. And literally, the Lord took 2 lumps of clay, formed the first one, glazed it. Fire centered it.
Right.
And put it in the backyard to be a shitter. Go out there and shit in that. The second part, I'm going to glaze it, I'm going to paint it, I'm going to make it pretty, and I'm putting it up on the mantle. I'm going to make him go through some shit, but he's actually built to sit up on the mantle.
Yeah.
And you don't want to accept that. So before you accept that, you'll take the whole shit away. You'll burn this motherfucker down with you. Okay? But it's not going to happen. Okay?
Right.
Verse 22, what if God wanted to show his wrath and to make his power known and do it with much long suffering? The vessels, not vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. This is what you was built to be.
Yeah.
So you can, who can deny the will and the power of Yahweh?
Can't do it.
Nobody.
No one.
Nobody.
Okay.
Right. And you can't complain of an ungodly father because he gave you time to rule. And look what you did with it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you can't complain, you know what I mean, about you being a shit. Nigga, you ruled, and look at your ruling, shit.
Exactly what you was putting in the backyard for. Right. You was a shitter.
Yeah.
And you turned around and shitted on yourself.
Exactly. Exactly.
Went in the backyard and shitted on yourself.
However many years of rulership, you just shitted on yourself. And all the rulership, like the elder brother just said, you destroyed everything in your rulership, in your kingdom.
Right.
So that's it. And didn't have the sense. Starting back in the fucking 60s up till now, y'all jumped out the motherfucking car at some point in time in the early 70s and wanted to know how did we put the fucking boards back together, the planks of who we are and who y'all are as nations of people. You don't understand none of that. You can't get none of that. And we've been since 2007, 8 when this internet went up, we've been spitting this at you for how many years now? And you still can't turn away because it's not your place to turn away. You would take this motherfucker with you, but you don't get the opportunity. There's no throne for you, Esau.
Yep.
Right.
There's no throne for you.
I got back in this Isaiah 47. I want to jump down a couple verses. I'm gonna start at 7. It say, "This saith, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou dost not lay these things to thy heart, neither does remember the latter end of it." And that's what it is. Esau, it tell you in Psalms, what 49 and 11, that they inward thoughts believe that they're going to rule forever, man.
Yeah.
See, they believe that they're going to be in a rule forever, but you didn't consider your latter end.
Right.
You didn't consider that, hey, this place shall be destroyed, and you go to destruction for 1,000 years, and then your ass you're going to get killed, exterminated, man.
Hey, didn't that happen to an Amalekite centuries and centuries and centuries ago when he was told to be destroyed and it didn't happen? What happened? The prophet himself slayed him. He said, I'm hearing all these sheep and this, that, and other, and what happened to that king that I told you to slay?
Right.
The Lord said, I'm taking the kingdom away from you because you didn't slay the Edomites the way I told you.
Oh, Saul.
Yeah,
Saul.
Yeah.
Exactly. So guess what? When Yahweh Shah comes back, it's going to be 1,000 years of hardcore, bone hard rulership of you Edomites and you 17 other nations. And then you Edomites, y'all won't get the opportunity to just slide off into the sunset and see if you get a chance to raise back up.
Facts.
Now, you motherfuckers all going to be taken to the furnace and dumped off.
Yeah, hey, back in this Isaiah 47, verse 8 now, it say, "Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, thou dwell carefully, there said in their heart, I am, and none else beside me." And that's Edomites. They really believe that they better than God.
Declare themselves God. They declare themselves God. Even though he said that I made you the vessels fitted for destruction.
Right.
How you a God and you've been fitted to be destroyed?
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It say, "I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children." And they believe that.
They really
But now, y'all feel it. The baby bloomers is not blooming. It say, "But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and the widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their profession for the multitude of their sorcery and for the great abundance of their enchantment." Hey, so all these things is coming upon you because you have pushed all this wickedness upon the earth.
Yeah.
You thought you was going to get away. No, you're not you thought you was the total thief. No, we taking our shit back, man. Hey, verse 10. "For thou hast trusted in their wickedness, and thou hast said, none see me. Their weirdness and knowledge," hey, no more wisdom and seeming, right?
Exactly, yeah.
"It has perverted thee, and thou hast said in their heart, I am, and none else beside me." And that's what you really believe, because guess what? The Lord have gave you this power. Hey, no one touched America. You think you the big bad wolf because all these things is falling upon your head right before your eyes. Verse 11, it said, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, and shall not know from this of rising it, and mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt know it not." So guess what? All these things is gonna come to naught, man. Right. Everything that you thought your rulership, your wisdom, your sorcery, all these things, your witchcraft is falling. All because the man of the Lord is out there prophesying and telling you about the lies and exposing your ass, man.
Hey, it's no coincidence, right? This started with a woman, and it was a woman over there in the Middle East, Western Asia, actually saying that her biggest problem with a war and everything else going on over there was young black and Latino men here in America standing on the corners pushing this truth.
Facts. I got a little bit more. It say, stand now with their enchantment, and with the multitude of their sorcery. When thou labor from thy youth, if it so be, that shall be able to profit. If so be thou might prevail. So let's see. Keep on. Let's see if this witchcraft is going to save you. We're going to see.
Right.
It says, there are weary in their multitude of their counsel. Let not the astrologers or the stargazers or the monthly
Procrastinator.
Prognosticators.
procrastinators
Yeah.
stand up and save, meaning witches, all you fucking witches, it say, stand up and save thee from the things that come upon thee. Let's see. Let's see if your witchcraft is going to save you. It say, behold, there shall be as stubble, and fire shall burn them. That shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a cold and warm at nor fire to sit before it. So the Lord is going to burn you up.
Hey, and it's funny that you said that way and you read what you read, because like you said, when you talk about that sorcery and that witchcraft and all that other kind of shit, guess what? So for you 2/3 Israelites that are listening to this in the process and catching this in the process, guess what? All that Masonic bullshit that you want to be a part of,
All that shit.
all that shit is lumped into this. So I don't want y'all to think that, well, that's talking about them Jewish people or whatever case might be, or this, that, and other. I don't want y'all to think that y'all got away from it. Those not the Jews, it ain't exclusive to just them. You motherfucking 2/3 and all this other kind of stuff. They got their motherfucking compasses on the back of your fucking cars and all that other kind of shit, and Masonic signs and all that other kind of shit. All that shit is gonna be brought to y'all too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Facts. There's one more verse. It say, this said they being to thee with who that have labor, even the merchants from their youth, they shall wander everyone to a quarter, and none shall save thee, man. Right. So nothing is gonna save you, Esau. Your next step trip is to slavery, and then this is killed for after your 1,000 years of slavery, man.
Yep. So that's the news as reported by the prophets. That ain't gonna sugarcoat or water it down or glaze over it for you.
Facts.
That's the news report. So we started it with a news report, and we slid it into the news report of the prophecies.
That's right.
Facts.
Okay. So, hey, it's old news, but it's good news.
Right.
But
It is the gospel.
It is the gospel. The good news for us.
Good news for us.
So go ahead.
You got it.
Hey, so with that, we hope that this is edifying for the body of the hopeful elect. We want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
Double honors again to the apostles, elders, and bishops out of Connecticut of GMS that rule well. So with that, for the hopeful elect, we send a hearty shalom, and for the rest of the world, a ball.
A ball.